who hid it here. Got you.
All right, villain. Down you go. Get out of my way. Time to wither. Not enough. It's never enough.
Distraction. Got you. Nevermore. Distraction. Good day, sir. We are here to investigate the circumstances of Mr. Williams's passing. Mind if we enter?
Clear off. I'm not letting you in, not letting you meddle with my family affairs. Bugger off now! Up with you, Boris.
And what do you want? My father's dead and gone. You've no power here anymore. It's all your fault. You're nothing. You get out of...
As I said, I eagerly await your grand reveal, Detective. I won't let him stand in your way. Madeline and I have affairs to attend to. I'm afraid we can't join you for now. Investigate as best you can. Flex those deductive muscles. Don't miss a single detail. However, if you find yourself at a dead end, then seek me in the Sunday Lounge. I'll answer what questions you have.
Very well. Baron Edgar. He's pulling out all the stops to aid me, a little unnervingly so. It's time I investigated the scene of the death. The door sports an old-fashioned lock, which, once locked from within, requires a key to be opened from outside. Of course, Boris ended up procuring a lockpick from somewhere. That was how he gained access and the body was found, after all. Slender blade blackened by flame. The handle suggests to me that it's a common letter opener. Wait, its shape. Perhaps, given its shape and size, it could well be the implement used to inflict the wound Firtho states she saw. Is this a button, maybe? A number of metal clasps and buckles remain in the ashes, likely from different items of clothing. What are they doing in the fireplace? Torn fibers can be seen amid the ashes. Those not burnt to cinders feel woolen to the touch. I've a firm conclusion. A heap of clothing was cast into the hearth along with that letter opener, and not long ago either. They wished to burn it all. Whoever did so is likely the culprit behind all this. If there is a culprit, they're covering their tracks by destroying evidence. In any case, what this lead proves is that somebody definitely entered and interfered with this room, which is to say there's more to this case than a mere heart attack victim. Williams's notebook. It's mostly full of scribblings.
I can make out blood, the 4 humours, and red ochre powder, crushed cochineal, and golden syrup. These are ingredients in fake blood as used in theatre.
Is that so? Perhaps he had aspirations beyond academia, with sights set for the stage.
These writings grow ever messier as they go on. They note Silvernian history. Aha! Of particular note is this part. Boris, that child wants me dead.
An empty syringe with water stains upon the needle, yet not a drop of whatever it once held. Williams was a medical researcher, yes?
Yes, but not one to administer medicine in his own bedroom. There isn't a counter or anywhere to do so. It's unlike him. Then it's potentially a syringe taken here from a laboratory.
A roll of adhesive tape, a common stationery item. It's torn cleanly, sticky at the edge despite being exposed to the air. It was in use only recently. That's all the clues on the table. If nothing else, we can be sure of the fact that Williams and his son had a strained relationship. Yet what purpose fake blood could serve in his research remains a mystery. I fear that forming a hypothesis at this stage will be nigh on impossible. Aha! Actually, Firtho, the gash you mentioned, could it have been fake blood that fooled you? Ow! Ouch!
Such trickery may be enough to fool a layman, but it'd take far more than that to fool an expert such as I. The closet is empty. It would appear the servants have yet to sort through the late master's possessions, and yet the closet has been cleared out. On closer inspection, I see several marks upon the inside. It's too dark to see clearly, however. That's a fair sight better. Long, thin marks, all irregular in placement, as if something was forcibly unstuck from the closet's interior. I shall keep it in mind. A long men's coat. It may well be Williams's. The leather shoes set below smell for a sweet aroma, yet slightly bitter. I've smelt it before. I'd best ask one of the maids.
The clothing in the corner of the room. I see nothing out of the ordinary about...
Was the clothing present in the room when the body was first discovered? I noticed a peculiar smell and feel it may be of...
Why, yes, of course. Nobody's touched it. And anyway, Master's garments were washed almost every day. I can't see how they'd smell at all.
the area that Williams must have slept in. Myriad items are stuffed beneath the bed, all coated in thick dust. It's unlikely anyone has been hiding here. A clear indentation runs between the mattress and frame. Perhaps Williams had shoved something in there. Whatever he may have stashed here, it's nowhere to be seen now. I've looked over everything in the room now. Yes, it's time I returned to see Firtho to organize what we have learned so far. I have several working theories. Let us sort through our leads together. The maid, Sydney, stated that the deceased was last seen yesterday at breakfast, after which Williams retired to his chamber to conduct research. It's unclear if anybody entered the room after that. He remained within. At around 3 in the afternoon, a scream was heard coming from inside.
Thus, Sydney and the others attempted to force entry, yet the door was locked from inside. Boris unlocked it with a lockpick, and Williams was found on the floor, not breathing. A scream as he suffered a heart attack and fell could be plausible, and yet the young master's behavior warrants suspicion. He demanded a sheet be laid upon his father the very moment the death had been confirmed, almost as if he wished to conceal something.
Yes. Various sources point to their relationship being strained at best. Williams feared his son wished him harm and may have taken measures to protect himself. As for William's wound, although you saw it, the servants did not. The clues unearthed from the fireplace ashes and your account do suggest that it could have been inflicted by a letter opener, though. All minor details in the scheme of things. If this is indeed a murder case, then one question...
Which is? A heart attack still remains plausible, yet mechanical asphyxiation or a range of other theories also hold water. All feasible. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
What could explain Boris's behavior?
Though clearly shaken, he's shown no urge to avenge the death of his father. That could well suggest he's not entirely in the dark about what it is that killed him. In fact, it makes this seem less like an accidental death at all.
Where is our killer?
You mean to say the
The deceased returned inside following breakfast, locking the door from within. His body was found at 3, yet he was clearly alone. As you suggest, the cause of death appears to be a heart attack or an outside force impeding his breathing. If this was murder, then the killer would have had to be right by the victim. Which begs the question, where were they when the door was open?
Perhaps they hid themselves within.
That's the only possibility. And yet this room offers few hiding places, and locking the door would have only bought the killer a little time. There are no signs of anyone hiding underneath the bed. The chimney is far too narrow to grant passage, and this is a windowless room, which only leaves... there, where I found the marks. I've a theory to test, but to avoid having to use the evidence itself, I'll need supplies from Sydney.
Huh? Where are you going now?
I must test a theory. We'll need some tape, just like that set on the desk there.
Master's stationery. He always kept extra in storage. I shall bring it right away.
Thank you. Here we are. Now I'll be needing an assistant, so to speak.
You're back. Where did you run off to?
I went to get something. I don't wish to move the evidence in this room, so I acquired another roll of tape to test something out. Sydney has many spares.
And what is this something you wish to test? How the killer escaped a locked room? I've been pondering that very question myself. It's a conundrum indeed.
What if the killer never left, but instead concealed themselves somehow?
You mean?
I've an idea that might answer all. To test it, I'll be needing your...
Certainly. Experiments are my passion, after all. What do you require of me?
The tape you asked for, Detective.
Wait. Now wait just a moment. Why must I sit here? What are you doing?
You needn't worry, just leave this to me. I'll be gentle, but this may cause some discomfort. It's by no means a large closet. The killer must be of small stature, or else they'd be far too cramped while hiding in here. To avoid their limbs shifting about and making noise, they taped them in place. It might suggest they're prone to slight involuntary movements.
Wait!
That were left suggest the highest taping point was their ankle. The middle to lower marks must have been left by taping their knees in place. From the length of them and the position the killer was in, they'd have fixed their shoulders in place too. That makes their position within this closet even clearer to me now.
Ouch! Nice of you to zone back in and actually get me out, Detective. I thought you'd grown deaf.
Apologies, Firtho.
If you're considering whether the culprit concealed themselves in the closet, I can confidently tell you that no normal person could maintain that position for very long. In fact, they'd probably end up choking themselves and croaking before Williams. But more importantly, you claimed we'd hold an experiment. That was nothing of the sort. You just took me and... Wait. Don't tell me you often conduct such experiments in your investigations, claiming it'll help crack the case.
Well, if it helps recreate the events of the crime and my helpers willing and able, yes, I only tied you up a little anyway. I'm certain Alf or anyone else wouldn't have had any... Huh? Where are you going? I feel I've angered her somehow. Was I too rough just now, perhaps? Or was it my experiment itself? Maybe I shouldn't have sprung it on her like that.
What are they still doing here?
It seems the young master of the manor has sobered a little. Let's ask a few questions. We meet again, young Master Boris. No reply. I'll have to prod him a little then. Tell me, how much debt have you built up?
None of that matters. I've paid off my debts now.
You have? With what exactly? He's avoiding eye contact. From my investigations, I've learned he'd often take his father's funds to pay off his gambling debts. Why the drinking, Boris?
Is it because of the loss of your...
Whiskey? Whiskey, brandy, rum. What's your poison?
You didn't get along too well, or so I hear.
Won't cough up his money for me. Spends it on his nasty little experiments, he does.
Wait. He's dead now, so... Is he dead? Or
he's gone in any case. Doesn't matter how he's gone.
One last question, then you're free to go. It's about the scene of the
Crime? Well, what's he asking of me?
He's flown into a panic. Relax. You were the first to see the body, correct? All I ask is that you describe the scene to me.
I was asleep at the time, yes. Then a maid came running over saying something had happened in Father's room. They couldn't open the door, so I brought a lockpick. Then the door swung open and I smelled burning.
That would be the clothing burnt in the fireplace, as I suspect.
I saw him there on the floor, dead as a doornail. Eyes rolled back in his head.
The deceased's eyes are closed, a slight pain in his expression. The skin of his face, lips, ears, and the nail cuticles are purpled. There are signs that he bit his own tongue.
Boris states Williams's eyes were rolled back open. Quite different to when we found. Go on, please. Aside from the eyes, what else?
All right, I'm thinking. His eyes had rolled back and his tongue was stuck out. There was blood on his lips. He was pale. Ghostly pale. Sent a shiver down my spine, it did.
You didn't do anything to the body. Merely placed a sheet over it and took it to the cathedral, correct?
Yes. I put a sheet over. How did you know that?
Boris didn't damage the body in any way. That means the injury's still unexplained. I'll need to verify this with another witness. To avoid them tipping one another off, I'd better have Firtho start questioning the others, keeping them apart. Think back to when we first saw the body. Can you recall Williams's face?
Of course. His eyes were closed, and he looked pained too. His face, lips, ears, and nail cuticles were a little purplish. What fine theory are you testing now, Detective?
I spoke to the first person to discover Williams, his son Boris, and he described the deceased's face quite differently.
Once again, you're doubting the legitimacy of the corpse we disinterred. Well, let me repeat myself. I knew Williams, and I know that was definitely his body. Before you say anything, yes, I checked to ensure he has no identical twin, nor a secret heir that looks just like him.
Look, I understand your frustration, but we cannot ignore these glaring discrepancies in his appearance. After Boris, the maids, Sydney and Annie, witnessed Williams's body. I need you to question one while I question the other to keep them separate. It's paramount that we do not let them hear each other's testimonies.
Master's face, when I first saw his body.
Frankly, it's something I've tried to make myself forget.
Just describe the scene to me.
Relax.
Fine, if you insist, then I remember it. Yes.
I remember it well. He was smiling.
His eyes were screwed shut, lips pursed, the fear of death written across his face.
That's what I saw.
He looked afraid to die, with his eyes shut tight. Anything else? How can they have 3 different accounts?
The most rational explanation is that, for reasons unknown,
They're all, or that none of them saw the truth at all.
This doesn't seem to be bothering you at all.
Is that so? It's just that there's much to suspect in this case, and yet I can't figure out how it all fits. The vanishing wound, the killer's location, the witnesses' differing accounts, and Williams's expression. I've a theory in mind, but it's still missing a piece, I fear. Were my sister beside me now, would I still be stuck at this dead end, I wonder?
Pull yourself together, detective. What was it that fellow said? Find me in the Sunday lounge if you hit a dead end, or something.
Baron Edgar, the administrator from the Royal Academy.
That's the one. Though an odd character, he seems to have access to reliable information. He must have something for us to work with if he's extended such an invitation.
You're right. We should seek him out.
We? Go yourself. I have matters of my own to attend to.
Hey, you urged me to meet with him, then you abandon me?
My clinic has been closed for almost 2 days running. I can't keep my patients waiting now, can I? Moreover, you said yourself that Alf or anyone else would work as an assistant instead of me. I suppose I'm just that replaceable. You've made it more than clear that I'm not providing much assistance anyway.
I don't quite follow. I didn't mean you were replaceable. I meant the precise opposite. You've got your own skill set just like the others. Alf's handy with a flamethrower, and Lauren...
Ah, right, of course. I'm useful for my medical know-how, and that's about it. Speaking of which, my patients await, so you'll have to proceed alone, detective.
Fine. Maybe I didn't say the wrong thing at all. Maybe Firtho just needs to see to her patients. Well, that's a relief.
I knew it.
I can't help but feel that Firtho's been acting rather peculiarly toward me today. She started acting up right after I untaped her and got her out of the closet. Actually, it was even before that. It's frustrating that we're still to crack this case. She'll come around once I figure out the murderer. Now to go and have a chat with that Baron. Speed up! A bird's eye view of the city sharpens the mind. Which corner still hides a detail I've yet to notice?
Drinking, you see, is a philosophy in and of itself. The history of spirits is intimately entwined with religions, races, and the unfolding of human history, while this bar's selection is modest at best. A gentler tipple suits a would-be connoisseur admirably.
Baron, sir, your friend has arrived.
My dear detective, come, sit. So you come here alone, struggling to advance your case, perhaps?
I've combed through the manor and have several theories, but no way to prove. I assume you've information that I do not. I'd appreciate it if you shared what you know.
All in good time. I'm intrigued to hear what these theories of yours might be. And besides, taking a seat without having a drink is a little uncouth, my friend. I see. The missing killer, a self-healing wound, and the matter of the contrasting testimonies, too.
None of this seems a surprise to you.
Are you familiar with how alcohol was first found? Storage solutions were limited in ancient times. Hence, we'd store grain harvests in simple shacks. If the sun, wind, and rain weathered that grain in just the right way for just long enough, it would begin to change. The paths of fate aligned, and it yielded a most tantalizing drink. The tale of Howard Williams is similar, in a way. His research led him down a path. His fate hit a fork in the road, and he became...
You mean...
Yes. The man who died in that room is no longer a man at all. He possessed power enough to heal even when his heart had stopped, to claw out of his own grave. I presume you've heard the rest already. Of his aversion to light, forcing the servants to dim every lantern in the manor, for, you see, he had become a vampire.
If that's true, then... No, wait. Why would you know any of this? The Royal Academy's research into vampire creation was Williams's work. Research that you had him...
Strictly speaking, I merely provided suggestions, some aspects of Silvernian history that could be of use. Ideas which he then acted upon, like the concept of recreating certain life forms from the age of Queen Mary. Howard was thrilled to learn how lucrative that research could be. The Royal Academy is hard-pressed to intervene if a scholar finds he's passionate about a certain avenue of research. It's not our place, you see. Progress reports, approving funding and the like. That's our domain.
You knew he was conducting research to turn himself into a vampire. Most perilous research.
No research is entirely without peril, detective. A scholar must understand the danger when they set upon that path. As for his research to turn himself into a vampire, as you say, I believe he was quite successful. Don't you think this serves to answer your doubts surrounding the case? There is no culprit. For the only one who caused harm to Williams was the man himself, and the servants' varying accounts would be due to Boris ordering them to hide the fact that his father was a vampire. For that research had filled him with the fear of death. Now, that vanishing wound. Such restorative capabilities are only to be expected in vampires.
If you speak the truth, then where is Williams now?
That I do not know. He likely crawled out from his grave and retired to some cave. That'd explain the missing corpse now, wouldn't it?
Put like that, it does indeed solve my doubts on this case. And yet...
Do not listen to him.
Firtho? You're finished already?
I needed to conduct some tests. That's what you expect me to say, I presume? Well, yes. I'm finished with that, and I happen to be passing by. All it took was a few short years for the Royal Academy to fall so low, to support such ridiculous research.
Waltzing in with part of a corpse, eh? Very much your style, Miss Mortis.
So you know what this is? This is Howard's arm, or what I removed of it last night. The tissue decay places his time of death at around midday yesterday. A According to you, he would have already completed his vampiric transformation by then. Would you like to explain why this tissue decay matches that of a human corpse, then? This restorative power you've claimed he possessed was by no means a localized phenomenon, I assume?
You do love the sound of your own voice. Much like your father. Shoot down my points all you like. I am no scholar, after all. I've never associated with your academic discussions. But, dear detective, you still wish to learn the truth, even if it challenges your assistant's judgment, don't you? Well, as fate handed man the gift of alcohol from grain, I shall hand you a key to unlock the answers. Head to the Research Academy's High Peers branch. There you shall find that which you seek.
Wait. If Firtho's approximation of Williams's time of death is correct, that goes against Sydney's testimony. I must mull this over.
You should chat with others around you more. Silence is no true virtue, you know.
I'll do that if you'd like me to, sir.
Yet Firtho's testing shows that he appeared to have perished at around 12 noon. Firtho's test results conflict with Sydney's testimony. If both are true, then there must be some other reason for that scream.
A new scholar around here, perhaps? Can't say I recognize you.
No, I'm investigating a case. I was advised to visit. My contact gave me this key.
This is Mr. Williams' key. I understand. I shall take you to his laboratory.
So the Baron was telling the truth. Williams really was conducting vampire research.
This is all that Mr. Williams left behind. Please, search through it as you wish.
On first entering the room, one is greeted by those. Highly gaudy masks with elastic on the back to keep them on one's head. Are these actually of any relevance to his research? There are 7 spaces for masks on the stand. One remains empty. Various notes on alchemy and the 4 humours, along with speculation on the roots of vampirism. I see even Williams himself was skeptical about their existence. These writings are more detailed than those I perused at Williams's manor. They record all kinds of notes on the self-testing he did for his research.
I believe these must have been written for the Baron. They're in a much neater hand.
Indeed. Interim research reports detailing the experiment's effects on his body, which do to some extent resemble various vampiric characters, such as improved restorative abilities, a paler complexion, increased light sensitivity, and on several occasions even the vanishing of his very vital sign. No wonder Edgar came to believe that Williams was already a vampire.
Do not rush to conclusions. A scholar transforming into a vampire. Without hard evidence, all we have that supports such a theory are scrawled notes. As for inducing a paler complexion and light sensitivity, well, any physician could achieve those results.
Yes. Yes, you're quite right. That said, this does prove that Williams wished to show such results to the Baron. To have Edgar believe him capable of this transformation, some kind of ceremony is mentioned in later pages. The vampiric transformation rite. One must inject the serum into the subject's bloodstream, then cover their face in a mask. Once transformation is complete, this mask shall replace their facial muscle tissue and remain as the face.
Pop on a mask and inject a little serum and that's it. This gets more bizarre by the second.
True, but why do you seem so eager about it all? Do not do anything stupid, Firtho. Allow me to wrap my head around this vampire business first. It's a case file containing a series of studies into vampire legends from throughout history. It appears they may once have existed in Silvernia after all. Williams wanted for their return. There are records of the transformation serum he prepared too. It's red in color. This appears to detail a certain kind of nerve agent, a yellowish solution formed of potent tetrodotoxin, alkaloids, and a medley of other materials, capable of suppressing one's vital signs for brief periods. A way to fake death, perhaps. Williams writes that objects can also be treated with this solution to endow them with its properties and effects.
However, he doesn't add much more information than that. Then I fear it won't be of much referential value.
There's a bed here, likely where Williams would rest in between experiments. Scholars bury themselves in research, skipping meals, even sleeping in the lab. A most impressive thirst for knowledge. Two spaces are empty. Somebody must have removed them. All kinds of reagents are stored across the test tube racks. Without corresponding research notes, what they're used for remains unknown. A range of different reagents, of which 2 have been taken away. I'll need to figure out what those two are. Excuse me, do you know if anyone else has been through Williams's possessions over the last 2 days?
Nobody has. Academy administrators and Williams himself aside, none are permitted entry to this laboratory. However, he moved numerous items out not so long ago. I recall they included a red and a yellow vial of something or another, and a mask.
Had he ever explained what those liquids were?
Oh yes. If memory serves, he said they were for self-protection and teaching a lesson.
My thanks. For self-protection and teaching a lesson. Wait, a mask is missing. It'd cover one's features entirely. If the mask was at Williams's home yesterday, then that may be the answer to our conundrum. The laboratory was clearly missing a mask. According to the scholar who led us there, it's likely Williams took it home with him. If Williams was wearing a mask when he was found, meaning that nobody saw his face, Boris was intent on sweeping anything vampire-related, including this bizarre mask, under the rug. And then he urged the others to hold their tongues, which would explain why their accounts all differ. I know why the servants all lied to us. It's the mask. That mask's existence explains their differing story. The Baron implied that Boris ordered the servant staff to keep the whole vampire business a secret. Williams was wearing the vampire mask when he died. Thus, each servant came up with a falsified account of his expression to hide. I've also several theories as to those concoctions he took with him. I cannot be certain until I learn just what they're used for, however. At present, it would seem that only the Baron's vampire theory can explain all of this. Williams became a vampire.
Does that scare you, Detective?
You've
been doing it all day. A thought comes to you, then you stare into space. And not in the usual way, like when you're deducing details. I feel you're worried there's a chance it might just be true. And so that sharp mind of yours keeps filling your head with visions of vampires.
I'm accepting it as a minute possibility, yes. Such legends were rife during Queen. I must say, though, your observation skills have made leaps and bounds, Firtho. I hadn't thought you'd be eyeing me so closely.
I am a doctor. Thus a knack for observation is what my duty demands. Much like you in your detective work, and my work demands I keep a close eye on your condition. Just like your detective work demands you drag me into your crime scene recreations. You should see the logic in that, no? Or let me explain it another way. You're different. Special, I suppose. Hence I'll always want to keep my eye on you. Perhaps, to you, I am also ever so slightly special. That's why you entrust me with certain matters you wouldn't ask of anyone else.
But of course, you're anything but replaceable and most special to me.
Is that so?
Ever since you were a child, you've been quiet yet thoughtful and considerate. a reliable sort. Never do you turn down my requests. Not even if I turn up at your door with mangled remains pleading for you to test. Any common doctor would turn me down at once. But not...
So I'm a special sort of doctor to you? That's what you're saying?
Precisely. A special, superior doctor, capable of things her contemporaries could never... You may be withdrawn, and at times cold, yet you manage to keep a clear head when I'd never be able to put my trust and my faith in another doctor. Only you.
Well, in any case, it seems you've searched through everything here, which means it's my turn to step up.
It is? To do what?
This place is littered with medical and biological writings. They're bound to have information on this serum. I'll read through them tonight. So you rest the night at Williams Manor, but keep your eye on that young master, and the others, come to think of it. I shall see you in the early morning.
Very well. Don't slave away into the wee hours. Remember to rest. See you tomorrow.
I'm the fool, really, to raise such things with someone whose mind is all deduction and logic. I doubt he'll ever truly get it. No matter how you may see me, as a doctor, a friend, just a woman with a case to crack, the way I think of you has never changed, Detective. To me, you're more special than any other, so I shall never disappoint you, no matter what.
I fell asleep on the sofa.
Hey! Get a hold of yourself!
What's that racket? I should go and see.
I urge you to be patient and wait, young Master Boris.
Wait for what? You've no right to keep me here!
I've
Had it with this manor, this family, with all of you! You wait all you like, but I never want to see that thing return.
That thing?
That thing? You mean Master William, sir? You fear that his experiments were a success, and that he shall return for revenge. The Baron's order is clear, sir. Until the detective reaches a verdict, nobody is...
What of him and his orders? Do you not fear that thing's return, or are you all mad? If you've any sense, you'll flee now with me. That old fool. He brought death upon himself, used every means available to become something not man, not demon, but Mother was always too stupid to see it. And you're no butler, you're this Baron's lapdog. Sydney, don't you see? Won't you join me? We can sell off this manor and run as far as our legs will carry us.
Enough. This thing, that thing. I've had enough of this ridiculous guessing. I shall be bringing this case to an end today. Allaying your fears, clearing up rumors, and until then I ask that you cease discussion of whether this was murder, suicide, or anything else, and that you stay in the manor. Jekyll, keep a tight rein on Boris. Do not allow him to spread As for everyone else, just mind your step to avoid damaging any evidence.
Handled with poise, my dear detective. Well done.
Do you have something to say to me?
Oh, nothing in particular. I see Miss Mortis is absent today. Busy elsewhere. Is she?
Miss Mortis? Firtho. All right. Firtho said she'd be here early. What's keeping her? Thank you for the reminder. I'll see where she's come. To think of it, you're also a suspect. So if you've no pressing business, I ask that you remain in the manor too.
As you wish.
Firtho mentioned she'd pore over the research materials in Williams's lab. hurry and find her. What happened? She's not breathing. No heartbeat. Firtho's arm. There's a puncture, as from a needle. The skin around it is bruised, purplish. What's wrong with you? Firtho! Please, Firtho, wake up!
Hours, 6 minutes. I administered it at midnight and found myself losing consciousness at 2:40. I had all but slipped away by 3. My arm showed purplish bruising after being injected with the nerve agent. According to my measurements, I'd have been unable to wake myself for 4 hours, and my muscles remain weak after waking, sluggish.
You're back, Firtho. You administered what exactly? What were you thinking?
Howard serum. Last night we found both the red and yellow concoctions that had been lost. There was no time to gauge the transformation serum and the nerve agent's effects, so I resorted to more basic measures.
You injected yourself with the stuff.
I even wore the mask. Yet, unfortunately, little happened. As for the nerve agent, its effects were as you saw just now. I appeared dead, did I not?
You idiot! It doesn't matter how much we needed results. Why would you test it on yourself?
A necessary means to solve the case, no?
Oh.
Gaining an understanding of unknown medicines. One of a doctor's duties. It's my responsibility, if I'm to be a doctor worthy of working with Sylvernia's greatest detective. I'll be fine. Don't you worry. What matters right now is the lead I just found. You remember it all, yes? The serum's effects, the procedure rights, what happened to me?
Yes, I'll remember every detail. You've helped find the final piece to this puzzle. Thank you, Firtho.
You're welcome, Detective. Now go and close this case. I believe in you. Unveil the truth that bears itself to you. It's the first time in 3 years as your only assistant detective. Did I do well?
I'd never imagined that Firtho would take such measures. All to help me with the case. I must think back over all of this one last time. The truth is almost within my grasp now. The nature of the wound indicates that Williams must have administered the nerve agent shortly before he was found. A means to fake death. as Firtho's testing proved, the nerve agent can send one into a death-like state with no breathing nor pulse. Through injecting it and wearing a mask, one could appear as Williams's corpse. That explains much. Those closet marks wouldn't have come from nowhere. The killer hid something in there, but not a murder weapon. It's all clear to me now. An escape from a locked room, a rising from one's grave. It's all so simple. Now I can sort through the remaining leads, iron out any doubts, and identify the killer. Were they to regain the body, their only chance would have been while the others made their way back from the cathedral. Of the three absent from Williams's funeral, only one would be able to pass as him, for they were of a similar build. Jekyll the butler. He killed Williams. They cleared out the closet, removing all clothes and Williams's letter opener, throwing them in the fire, a means to make space enough to hide his body and burn away bloodstain evidence from the letter opener. Once the nerve agent was about to take hold, the killer screamed out. The shrill sound drew attention, and when the others arrived, they found a corpse there on the floor. The killer injected themselves with nerve agent and washed away any traces from the syringe, an attempt to cover their tracks so that nobody would know what kind of concoction had been injected. I see now. All has grown clear. I should make haste in returning to the manor. It is time everybody knew the truth. Welcome one and all to this unveiling of the truth. The truth behind our murder case begins with a carefully crafted illusion. With but a single simple trick, the perpetrator deceived.
A simple trick?
Very much so. This mask, along with his disguise including clothing and a serum, with these at his employ, he made you see him for something he was not. Thus, he managed to escape Williams that fateful day when you barged through his door. You found not a victim. What do you have to say for yourself,
What?
But you... How could you? This can't be true.
Let us think back to the day of the murder, Mr. Jekyll. You prepared the day's outing ahead of time, causing everyone to mistakenly believe you were out on business. You then headed to the deceased's bedroom following breakfast and discussed research with Williams as per usual. Williams then locked the door from the inside, keeping your presence secret. He then took a nap around noon, as is his custom. You then thrust a pillow over his face and struck. And yet you had missed a vital detail. Williams had long since realized that Boris wished him harm, and so he had hidden within the mattress a letter opener. Williams drew it out during the scuffle and thrust it into your arm. The wound, given the substances upon the blade, soon turned a bluish purple. What say you to this, Jekyll?
Your deduction is flawless.
Having aided Williams throughout his research, you were intimately familiar with the nerve agent and knew that it would take effect in 3 short hours. Following this, you traded clothes with Williams and taped his corpse into the closet, before tossing your clothes, those from the wardrobe and the letter opener, into the burning hearth. And sometime around 3 o'clock, you donned his mask and let out the shriek that attracted everyone's attention. A daring plan, fueled by your knowledge of Boris's fear of his father and of vampires. Naturally, Boris ordered everyone to keep quiet about the mask, whereupon they carried you away from the scene, finalizing your escape. Come evening, you awoke in the grave and clawed yourself up through the soil, after which you snuck back into the mansion, retrieved Williams's body, and put it in the coffin. And so, your masterful escape and substitution plan was complete.
Jekyll, you bastard!
Quite the wonderful escapade you paint, Detective. But say it is true. Why would I be the one to carry it out?
You fit the bill better than any other. Sidney's testified that the manor was all but empty when the corpse was only someone who wouldn't raise suspicions and who wasn't at the manor at the time could disguise themselves as the corpse. Ergo, one of the 3 out on business, among which Grant is a child and the maids are incapable of such a disguise. Only you resemble Williams in height and...
A well-crafted deduction indeed. But what of the evidence, my dear detective?
As Firtho recalls, the wound Williams left behind was quite deep indeed, and it is highly unlikely it has fully healed, Jekyll, though you may have concealed it with cosmetics. Roll up your sleeve, if you would, and rub away what you've used to keep the injury.
I admit, your recounting of the events is entirely correct. No, almost entirely correct. That serum, I did not inject it willingly. The Master, he had soaked the blade in it. When I began feeling its effects taking hold of me, I realized that I had only one choice, one path.
Detective, with Jekyll gone, what will become of this family?
Everything will take a turn for the better now that the murderer has been found. As for young Master, I suggest you send him to a suitable medical establishment. His mind seems to have taken quite the beating. But this cannot be. Jekyll was the perpetrator, and he had already... Could I have missed some detail, perhaps?
Master, you mustn't blame yourself. Alpha's brought a chocolate cake.
This scent, this aroma. Why does it feel so familiar? Now it all makes sense.